Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Divine Time. And this is part 3 to the video. So I hope everyone is enjoying the video so far. But remember to subscribe to the channel, tap the bell to get a notification each and every time that I do a upload. Also, I want to say a great big welcome to everyone that has subscribed to the channel. Blessing, peace, and love to you. So let's dive into the video. Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Divine Time with Queen Nefertiti Ma'at. What's up now? Now what's wrong with my thumb? What's wrong with my hand, Lord? And I didn't want to go back to the emergency room. I hadn't been to the doctor about, a little over 2 years. So I was like, let me go to the emergency room. So when they did the x-rays, the thumb wasn't broken, the skin wasn't torn, they couldn't find any problems. So it was the blood pressure once again. So they was like, we don't see anything wrong with your thumb, but we're gonna have to ask you to go to your primary care because your blood pressure is high since you was in here a couple of weeks ago. Story time, I guess. So once I did go to the doctor, I went to the doctor and they confirmed, yes, your blood pressure is high, right? And it was like, maybe it's because of the pain with your thumb. And I was like, cool, I can kind of go with that. But once they prescribed me some blood pressure medicine, I really had a problem with that. So I went to the pharmacy, I got my blood pressure medicine, and I read everything about it, what it said, what it can do. Y'all know the side effects. So I was like, well, let me I told my daughter, I have to put myself on point because I've never been on medicine. And once we get older, we do take care of our body. So after I went to the doctor, because they sent me to a specialist, a bone and joint specialist for my hands. So once I went to the specialist, and they didn't give me anything to take, but he did give me treatment for my hand. So once I start taking this hypertension medicine, y'all, it wasn't even maybe 2 days, because I called one of my friends, and she was telling me that she was on it once, that took her hair out. But I was like, it's not gonna take my hair because my hair is strong, I don't have any edges problems. I don't have any falling out hair. I don't have no kind of damage to my hair. I always was able to shave my hair off and then grow right back. Never had any problem with my hair. But when I took this medication, my hair started falling out. Like if I just walk, I have like a marble floor in my kitchen. So when I walk across the floor, I could see some of my hair was on the floor because it picks up real good on the floor. So I was like, oh my goodness, my hair is actually falling out. So I started tripping. Yes, I did. So the first thing I did was I did some research. I already knew what the medicine would do to me, right? But I didn't do my research and see what natural herbs that I could take to lower my blood pressure. So I looked up some ingredients that I could put together and make myself a nice herbal tea. And that's what I'm having today. So I do have my tea. So you can drink it twice a day. I drink it twice a day. And once you get your blood pressure stable, I will advise you to drink tea once a day. And if you feel like your blood pressure is on point, drink it every other day. But I am not a doctor. I am not a nurse. But what I do is the same thing that I tell everyone that's viewing my channel. Do your research And what worked best for you, try it out and let it do. Also, you can check with your doctor and tell them about the lovely herbs that you have put together, and it is okay for you to take them. Now, I did not check with my primary healthcare provider. No, I did not. Okay, I did not. Because I take care of my body and I know me better than anybody else. But if you can tell me what the problem is by a diagnostic point, that gives me something to work on. Because sometimes we look at our outer appearance just by looking at someone. You can say, well, they're not overweight. They kind of maybe like a little bloaty, but they look like they're good. They exercise, they work out, and they're pretty good. But little do we know, even through blood work, we can find out a lot of things about ourselves. Even through doing the blood pressure, we can find out a lot of things about ourselves. And that way we can apply our life more better, like the avatar. When we see it in a whole different way, we can step in and say, okay, I got this situation. So let me cut down on sodas or sweet drinks, and let me focus more on drinking like Nefertiti. For the past 2 weeks, I have been drinking fruit water, infused water, strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries, because that's great food right there, fruit, that can help you with your blood pressure. And all this week, I had cucumber and fresh mint, and I carried it with me to work so I can drink on it every day. So that way, not only is I'm staying hydrated, I'm also putting things in my body that will help me lower my blood pressure, will help my blood out, and will help me stay on point. Because we also know cucumber has great benefits as well for the body. So we do like water, we drink water, but we can infuse our water to help us out, that our body is more healthier. So we are keeping our body hydrated, but we also putting great energy in our body. Energies, when I say energies, I'm talking about putting in live cells. Live cells, such as what's in the food that's still alive and not dead. So when you have a cucumber and you have a plant-based mint full of life, still growing, still cells activated, and we are placing this in your water. You're infusing your water with power of life. And water is life itself. So when we have all these elements and we are digesting them into our digestive system, it is working well for us. So you can take some of these lovely tips from Nefertiti and pass them to someone else. That's why it is so important to hit that like button, to save a life, to even give someone an opportunity to check into some of these tips. And we do ask the Most High to grant us with life expansion, to grant us with wisdom, to grant us with knowledge. And once we get this wonderful knowledge in, it is good to help someone else out. Now, I do have a list of the herbs that you can take. Yes, I do. But you can also go to my website. You can go to my Gmail account, right? You can go to Queen Nefertiti 905 at gmail.com. If you are interested in knowing the ingredients that I use for my body to lower my blood pressure, I will give you the information.